My PC, cause I need it to get that Fortnite battle pass. I like Fortnite, get on that shit Fortnite. I like Fortnite.
No, thank you. Buckle.
My friend. It's cool. No, it's not cool. My friend. It's cool. No, it's not cool.
It's about his dedication.
Welcome to the Vestiaire Collectif Fashion Show. Everything is beautiful. I'm a fly, but when you said you'll call, we call my call. Something changes in ruled by Nintendo. You weren't around. Hello there, I'm Peach, and this is a game of politics, where we look at the good in bad games. What exactly is a bad game? I mean, you can enough to hop on a Metacritic and look at the scoring games and go from there, but what about those critics paying games that still have a loyal fan base? It's underrated, it's underselling, and overlooked. Or what about games that were loved by critics but generally despised by everybody else? So overrated games. Those titles that took the world by storm but are still generally despised by the internet's echo chamber. What about those spin-offs or sequels that, while fine on their own, just don't compare to the rest of a series? It's also subjective. I don't know where to start. And we have to start somewhere. It's our first episode. We need to go big. Bigger than any one game. A game series. An important one. A franchise that's left its mark in gaming history. But
that's impossible. What franchise could have some of the most important titles in game history and some of the most notorious? What game series could be so divisive, so all over the place in quality, and still somehow exist today? Yep, our maiden voyage sets off on the prickly blue sea that is Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, where else was I supposed to start? The term game apologist is almost synonymous with the spiky speedrun. But what exactly is a Sonic? Well, let's do a quick overview. Sonic is a blue hedgehog known for running really, really fast. He collects jewelry. This jewelry keeps him alive. He can roll, spin, and jump, and all kinds of ball stuff. This ball kills robots. These robots have stuff inside of them. Mostly animals, but contents may vary. Sometimes his friends show up to do the same thing he does, but kind of differently. Or fish. Look at that. They find this weird old guy who kind of looks like an egg. It's called Egg Man, or Robotnik. Adults have fights about this. He stuffs these critters into the machines, and that's no good. But you probably already know that. There's a good chance that even if you've never touched a gamepad in your life, you know this. Sonic was, and to a certain extent still is, everywhere. Comic books, TV shows, movies in the works, God help us all. But Sonic was, and is, first and foremost, a video game character. Hell, a gaming icon. This was the one game series that could take on the Tyrant King Mario in an industry ruled by Nintendo. And if you weren't around or didn't pay any attention to this nonsense, it might be hard to imagine Nintendo ruling all things video games when you look at what they are today. Just think of recent victories like Pokemon Go or the Nintendo Wii a few years back. Nintendo is no stranger to completely dominating a market. And back then, they didn't have the likes of Microsoft, Sony, or mobile phones to worry about. Hell, even Sega themselves went a full decade of attempting to topple the great Mustachio Beast before they found any success in everyone's favorite cactus creature. It's easy to forget unless you lived through the era, but the Sega Genesis was out a full 2 years before the Super Nintendo, and it was still getting trounced by the original Nintendo. I'm sure I wasn't the only kid who never even heard of a Genesis until Sonic came back in with the machine. And while Sega and Sonic never quite got to Nintendo levels of popularity, they sure as hell gave them a run for their money. Almost overnight, this company went from, what the hell's a Master System, to, oh, Sega Genesis. Of course I have a Genesis. Of course I play Sonic. What, you still playing Mario? What fun blowing into your cartridges so you can play your crappy little VCR machine and crawl through sewer pipes with your flubby chump boy, you stupid nerd. Sonic was the first video game character featured in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. That didn't go well. Did not, oh boy, that's a child scarred for life. He had two cartoons running at the same time. Started a comic series that's still running today. And toys, Happy Meal tie-ins, even its own SpaghettiOs. These things are horrible. How are those still on shelves? Those are the worst. Sonic was so big that he was on track to becoming more recognizable than Mickey Mouse. So what happened? Well, like Sonic's many zones, these games have been on a bit of a roller coaster in terms of quality. Sega is notorious for making bold but ultimately foolish decisions. Bold but new enemies? Is this a continuation of Sonic Mania? Okay. Hello there, I'm Nick, and this is the Game Apologist, where we look for the good in bad games. 2017 has been one of the greatest years in gaming history. Indies are flourishing, spectacular new IPs reminded us we don't always need sequels, but we also have sequels reminding us that the best can get even better. A fantastic new system was released, Skyrim's still here, and we've seen the return of some of the most beloved platformers in gaming history. 2017 has been so good to us that even Sonic the Hedgehog has been welcomed back with open arms. And then Sonic Forces came out. You just had to screw this up, didn't you? For the uninitiated, Sonic Forces is the latest in the long-running series, this time bringing a darker tone as we see the world taken over by Dr. Egg, just let us call him Robotnik for the love of God, man, and it's up to Sonic, and not Sonic, to take it back. Gameplay is split between these three, or sometimes two characters at the same time, and it also features the return of the popular boost formula, as well as a handful of momentum-based classic platforming with classic Sonic. The game also features the third character, an avatar you can create yourself. You guys remember when this game was coming out? We all thought it was Bubsy. God, how ridiculous that would have been. Who would want Bubsy back? Who would want Bubsy back? Who would want Bubsy back? Who would ask for that? Why did you do this? Now the avatar plays a lot like modern Sonic, with levels split between running corridors and 2D platforming, but it swaps out the speed boost for a grappling hook that lets you do whatever a spider can, as well as a wisping gun that mows down enemies in your favorite flavor of death.
Red, orange, green, blue, and turquoise.
So they have something for every kind of fan in this one game. The boost gameplay has been gone long enough for it to be missed. Classic Sonic is here for us old school fans, and DeviantArt gets to throw all their cringy creations into this new Avatar character. Even the often overlooked fans of the early 2000 days get some love with the return of the darker, more serious storytelling. In theory, this sounds like all signs are pointing to the perfect package for Sonic fans. But if you've been a Sonic fan as long as I have, you come to see these as warning signs. Look at all the different ways they can screw this up.
Journey to new heights. A unique global destination driven by cutting-edge...
As quick as critics were to praise Sonic Mania, they were just as quick to jump back on the hate train with the release of Forces. But to be completely fair, not everybody says this is a totally terrible game. It's divisive, certainly, but I feel a lot more people are more about this game than anything else. Mid-Sonic team, what were we really expecting? This was never going to be a masterpiece. And casual Sonic fans seem to like it okay. Even Jim, Sonic Colors is a 4.0 sterling like this game. It's just, man, I like this guy's videos, but I just can't pay his taste. It might just be getting a harder time coming off the heels of Sonic Mania. Forces feels like a rushed sequel to Sonic Generations, and if this came out a year after that game, I feel angry fans would be much more forgiving on this title. But this came out 6 years later, even though it feels like a rushed sequel that came out 6 months later. Despite that gap in time, this game is worse on almost every single level. Hey Sonic fans, we are been releasing, so we're going to put it in this game in 3 separate levels. Right, not that it's going to play anywhere near as well as literally any other version of this same stinking level you've seen for 25 years. And if you were tired of Green Hill, don't worry, you can also be tired of Chemical Plant Zone. And the Death Egg's back for some reason. But maybe I'm exaggerating the overuse of Green Hill. I mean, these levels are so short, they almost combine to a normal length level in any other video game. Yep, in a game series that literally rewards you for being able to blast through levels in under a minute, fans are complaining about these levels being too short. See, the thing about being able to speed through older Sonic levels is the fact that you needed to really understand the game's mechanics and level layout to make the best time. It wasn't likely you'd roll through any of these stages that quickly on your first run-through. In Sonic Forces, not only is that a very likely possibility on your first playthrough, the game starts you off recommending hard mode. Even with that, you're probably going to end that level with an S ranking. There's little to no effort required for a solid chunk of this game. And look, maybe this is weird and just me, but a game starting me off in hard mode is telling me that it's just bugged from the beginning. Hard mode's usually an excuse for replayability, returning players who mastered the mechanics of the game and want a little bit more challenge. When your hard mode's the standard,
Take
so 6 years
that, sucker.
we get levels that are planned, short, and reuse assets from those older games. I mean, there are new sections here, but like the infamous Sonic 4, while they show you some really cool stuff going on in the background, they don't really utilize it in the main course. Even if this game had fantastic level design, getting through them would still be a chore, as the only real challenge in this game is finding these god-awful physics. I've said it before, and I will say it again. I still feel they nailed Sonic's movement in the original Sonic Adventure game super hard. He had a nice sense of momentum, and this big, floaty jump that gave you complete control over where he landed. The game isn't perfect, but I thought the controls were a fantastic transition from the 2D mechanics. But all these years later, this game,
A robot.
it feels a lot like throwing a large hook and hoping you know where it's going to land. I've died more often from missing jumps onto platforms than any other way in this game. Yeah, it's hard to get on the platforms in this platforming game. And it doesn't help that you have to keep swapping playstyles from level to level. Play as modern Sonic, and all you really need to do is boost to beat the level. Switch to Avatar, it feels about the same, but you can't boost. Instead, you have this build that just I don't know why it's here. You don't see levels when you play as Sonic and the Avatar at the same time, where you can combine all the abilities, which makes you wonder, why didn't you just have one character? And with this game,
Trying to do stuff. Block it, doesn't do it. Oh no. It's a 1-0. It's 1-0. I can't think.
Go on, get it straight in now. There you go, straight in the middle. Straight in the middle, straight in the middle, straight in the middle.
No!
Get it out, get it out.
Take that, sucker!
Swap it out. Yeah.
Let me just get this boost.
Put it here.
No, 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 no! Oh, wait!
Quick out, quick.
The fact that I'm losing to a beginner bot is very concerning to my dad.
Get it.
Yes!
Go there, quick, go.
Oh, oh!
Go. Oh,
No! It was a shot on goal.
quick, you got another shot there.
Oh,
Where are you going? He's going to score.
damn you. Man, will you stop talking? It's distracting.
It's not.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
That's not fair. It was on his side of the playing field. Moonlight on the ground. Bye. Wherever the hell you're going. Circle. Ha! Sucker! Oh crap. No! Oh, nice. Ah, flip. No! Moonlight on the ground. Death by demolition. Oh! I can't stop taking this flipping tune.
You score again now.
Yes.
Again.
Oh my gosh, I'm on a roll. Can you stop talking, please? It's gonna distract me. Oh!
Whoa!
That was in 1 second. 9 seconds. Shit!
Go on now, do it again.
A bit to the left, actually. "30 seconds left on the clock." Oh, bot. Oh!
How many you got now?
7 goals.
Go on.
Damn you.
I'm after it. What do you mean Kyan won? You won that?
No, I'm Kyan.
Oh.
Huh? Why did I have a tick there? Yay. I won my first match of the season. Salty Shores. Damn it!
What's that?
A bot.
Go on now.
Oh!
Quick, grab it from behind. Get down, that's get down. Go on.
I can't. Oh, if he scores an own goal, I'm going to be so happy.
Quick, do it. Where are you going? Get ready. Quick, out, quick.
I can't! Can you stop putting pressure on me? I'm quitting.
Why'd you quit?
Because you're putting pressure on me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you goddamn are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. You've got to go to the shower in a minute. Then put your Jarvis on if you want to feel bathing. Pardon?
Nothing. Guys.